Good, everybody. Welcome in. If you're watching this on YouTube or Facebook, watching on replay, make sure you hit that like button. Say replay down in the chat below. We are going to go over a little possible Poshmark glitch. So let me set this up, and then we're going to answer some questions, hang out, do the normal stuff. But I want to show you guys something that I found today. If you caught my Instagram stories, you've probably already seen it. But I want to show you guys something. Actually, I'll just leave it on this screen. I'll go to my listings. Trisha's first. What's up, Trisha? No surfs tonight, by the way. We're not doing the me and surfs live because he has family over. So he hit me up this morning, said, unfortunately, he can't make it, which is completely fine. Family first. So he's hanging out with his fam. I think they said like an early Thanksgiving or something like that for some of his family that's in town. So I told him, take the night off. I'll go live for a little bit. And luckily I found this little glitch. So we can talk about this while we're on live. Slide this over. Boom, boom. We're ready to go. What's up, Kit Kat? What's good, everybody? Welcome in. Welcome in. We did film a YouTube video today. Me and Kayla went thrifting again. And the trip was really good. Really, really good. The people, we went to Red, White, and Blue. The people there are amazing. I love the staff at that store. They actually had a Kuji behind the counter, and they brought it out to us. I didn't get video of this, by the way. She brought the Kuji from behind the counter, but they had it priced at like $325 or $375. It was like pretty insanely priced. And she's like, yeah, I watch your videos, and I know you like Kuji. So are you interested in the one behind the counter? I was like, I haven't seen it yet because we haven't checked out. And she brought it over to me in the back of the store, and it was priced super high. She's like, we can work a deal if you want. And I was like, I wish I could, but the price is just too high. I normally buy those for like $100. So we couldn't come to a deal, but it was pretty cool that they know us, and we love Red, White, and Blue. They're awesome people over there. What's up, Heidi? Heidi's in the house. I'm gonna show a possible Poshmark glitch that I found today. If you didn't catch my Instagram stories, you can go check them out really quick. But I've already deleted that listing because I had to pull it down because I didn't want it to double sell. But I had some people reach out to me and say there are certain brands on Poshmark that if you search the brand, they don't come up in your closet, which is completely weird. I think I'm gonna make a video, like a short form piece of content tomorrow on this. But I found some brands that the reason you're not selling them is because when you search them on Poshmark, they don't come up. One of them is Lululemon. If you type in Lululemon on Poshmark, they just don't come up. It's really weird. I have I think 15 women's Lululemon items listed currently. And if you type in Lululemon on my closet, it just doesn't pop up. And there's Sonia. Sonia's in the chat. She was trying to help me through this too. But I want to show you guys so I can get multiple opinions on this because I have no clue what Poshmark search is. If this is the way their search works, it's absolutely insane. And this is probably why people are seeing slower sales, is because they switch the algorithm up and they switch the way the search works from before. And now this is why people are having issues. So are you crying? Yes, I'm crying. I actually have a massive headache right now. I'm trying to get through it. You have no clue. I don't believe it. I don't. I really don't. I'll show you why I don't have a clue in a second. If you guys want to see my screen, if you're over on TikTok, you might want to hop over to YouTube and Facebook. They're going to see my entire screen here in a second. I'm going to flip the camera for you guys, but I won't be able to show the whole screen. It's just going to be too hard to show it. But yeah. I hope I get an answer from Posh too. There you go. You can see me. We're right there. We're all together. Let me share my screen over here. And I'm actually going to share my whole screen. Let me take that out really quick. I'm going to share my whole screen with them. Window, boom, share. All right, beautiful. So this is what Poshmark looks like. If you don't know what Poshmark, this is Poshmark. I don't really have to explain that. So what we're going to do is we're going to look up this listing right here. This listing right here, it says Lululemon women's black pleated high rise pull on office pants leggings. That listing right there, it is listed on Poshmark. This is on Poshmark. But if you go to my closet and you just type in Lululemon, it's not there. These are the only Lululemon items that come up when you type in Lululemon. There's 3. The rest are all solds. But this is only 3 that pops up. Okay? But it's listed because it's listed on eBay, and I know it's cross-listed because it has a link right there. So a link thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to type in I'm going to type in black pleated high rise. That's all I'm going to type in, black pleated high rise. If I can do it around this camera. Black. I'm just going to type black pleated because it'll probably come up. Okay, black pleated Lululemons right there. So please answer me why, if I type in Lululemon, it doesn't come up. But if I type in black pleated, it comes up. What Sonia was saying is the listing, it doesn't have the brand. So that's why it's not coming up. But when you go to edit this listing, the brand I have in here is Lululemon. So why would this not come up if it's under Lululemon? How upset is she about the book? I have no clue. I don't ask her about books. What's up, Bobby? Why would that not come up in my closet if I search Lululemon? You should try that list perfectly glitch. What's the list perfectly glitch? Someone said that, was it you? Maybe it was you that said Lululemon Athletica, but this doesn't have Athletica in it. So this should come up if I search Lululemon. It's Lululemon Athletica on Posh. I understand like the brand is Lululemon Athletica, but why when you search Lululemon, does anything that has Lululemon in the title not come up? Is that how Poshmark search works? Because if that's how Poshmark search works, I'm pretty sure that's not how it's intended to work. It should, if you search anything that's in your title, it should come up on Poshmark. That's how every other service does. So why would Poshmark be completely different than the other ones? Change it to Athletica. But why would I have to change it to something that it's not technically Lululemon Athletica? When I list it on eBay, it's listed as Lululemon. If I go into eBay and I look at my brand name for Lululemon, it says Lululemon. Look. It says Lululemon. And this pulls perfectly from eBay search. So again, I don't think that's how it's supposed to be intended to work. I think it's a glitch. Mine comes up when I do that. It's so weird. But I have a ton of Lululemon listed and only 3 pop up. I guess the glitch search pulls the results from brand in the title. If that's the case, then if I typed in pleated, it wouldn't come up. If it's just pulling from the item specifics, if I typed in pleated, it wouldn't come up because pleated is not an item specific. That's the brand. That's the name brand. Lululemon is the name brand. It should come up if you type in Lululemon. It's got to be a glitch. It's a proprietary trademark name brand that Poshmark doesn't have. I have no clue. Besides your photo box is linked in my link tree, which is in my bio. What's up, Blended? Why would Poshmark make it to where you have to spell out the entire name? Like when anybody lists, let's say somebody new is listing items from their own closet, right? And they just list Lululemon items from their own closet. Who types in Lululemon Athletica in their title when they're listing something from Lululemon? It wouldn't make sense. Like if you type Bunny for Psycho Bunny, they don't show up either. Yeah, it's got to be a glitch. It has to be. That's just the dumbest thing for search is if you type in Lululemon or Bunny, it doesn't come up. That's actually, let me see if I have any Psycho Bunny listed. I don't think I do. I think I'm sold out of Psycho Bunny. I thought this was a known issue, honestly. Same with sizing. That's so weird. If that's the case, they need to fix it because that it literally suppresses everybody's listings. So basically what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to go through and fix all of my listings to go with the brand name that actually goes. I have to put in Lululemon Athletica. That's the dumbest thing. Hold on. What am I searching for? What did I say I was going to search for? Oh, Psycho Bunny. No, I don't have any Psycho Bunny. See how slow down dramatically for me. I'm assuming that this is the reason, because if somebody goes into, if you search it in your own closet and it doesn't come up, that means if somebody searches Lululemon, just plain old Lululemon, your listings wouldn't come up. It would just pull up the ones that are under Lululemon Athletica. That's actually what I want to look up right now. Are the ones that are coming up listed under Lululemon Athletica? Let me see this really quick. Yep, they are. They're Lululemon Athletica. So that's what it is. It doesn't pull from your title for the brand. It doesn't pull from the... That's so weird, though. Hang on. If I just type in pleated, does my item come up? That's what I always do, shake my head. But buyers won't type in... Exactly. They won't type in Lululemon. Well, you would have to list it as Lululemon Athletica for the Lululemon to pop up. If you just put your brand name as Lululemon in Poshmark, it won't come up. But if you type in pleated, which isn't in the item specifics, it will come up. So their AI pulls. Yeah, I don't understand that. I'm not super smart when it comes to that kind of stuff. But if I type in pleated, my Lululemon come up. Hold on, where are they? Pleated. I got a lot of pleated stuff. Yep, if I just type in the word pleated, they're right here. Hold on, you guys can't see anything. My bad. If I just type in pleated, they come up. But that is not one of my item specifics. So the AI somehow knows that that's a Lululemon piece, but it's not pulling it up because it's under Lululemon. But if you search pleated, it'll come up. That literally, yeah. If it was pulling all from the item specifics, if you searched pleated, it shouldn't come up because pleated is not an item specific. I had bots come through 90. Some join under closet name. Poshmark died for me. That's weird. Absolutely happens to me when I remove the item sold on another format and can't find it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's why I actually had more double sales this year on Poshmark than I've ever had before. And that's because like when I typed in Lululemon and it wasn't there, and when I first typed it in, I was like, oh, okay, maybe I just forgot to cross list it. But now I figured out that you have to actually type in keywords in your title to pull up your listings. Lululemon Athletica is not capitalized either on the brand, so maybe it's case sensitive when you search. It could be, but I don't think it is because the Lululemons that I have listed that come up with it are not capitalized, are not lowercase. So that wouldn't be it. But again, that has to be a glitch. It literally has to be a glitch. I might make a YouTube video about this. This would be a good YouTube video. I found that you have to choose brand from drop down. Yeah. So I'm assuming that when you cross list with List Perfectly puts the brand name that I copy from eBay, because I copy all my listings from eBay. And eBay works perfectly fine. If you put Lululemon, that's one of the drop downs for eBay. So when I copy my listing, it goes over there as Lululemon. Same as Mercari, it goes in as Lululemon. I believe it goes in as Lululemon. With Poshmark, you have to use Lululemon Athletica to look up, even though Lululemon's in your title and Lululemon's in the brand name, but it doesn't pull up. That makes zero sense. Yeah. The brand is lowercase and your title is capitalized. Yeah, no, I know what you're saying. But this one pulls up right here, and it's capitalized. Lululemon Athletica. Okay, I see. So those ones, that one doesn't have Athletica in the name though, and that one pulled up. That one has Lululemon Athletica. So I wonder what that one is under. It's so freaking weird. It's a cross-listing issue. It shouldn't be doing that. Yeah, I by the way, what's up, Deal Queen? I get it, but Poshmark search should still pull up Lululemon when someone searches Lululemon. How does Poshmark search know that my name, the algorithm has to be picking up the brand name in the very beginning? Or if you put the brand name at the end, it would pick it up. But for example, like I just said, if I put in the word pleated into my search, it pulls it up. But if I don't have the word, and pleated is not item specific. So how does it know that pleated is available to be pulled up, but Lululemon is not, because Lululemon is not Lululemon Athletica? That makes no sense. Should be able to type Lulu. Yeah, you should be able to type Lulu technically. I mean, well, not really, because it would pull up Lulu's. That's a completely different brand. But yeah, it has to be either a glitch, or Poshmark has to fix that, because like I said, if somebody types in Lululemon in the search bar right now, none of my Lululemon are popping up on Poshmark, which could be leading to slower sales on Poshmark for me. So yeah, search is wrecked. I think it's when they did updates like a couple months ago. I'm just now catching on to it right now. But yeah, that means I have to go through and edit all my freaking listings, which is crazy. Also, when I do sizes, when I do cross posting, I know I don't do the drop down on sizes for List Perfectly. And I know that technically messes up with the search too. So I'm gonna have to go through and edit all those too. I guess with List Perfectly, when I cross list, I wonder if it does it with Vendu. Does it do it with Vendu? Anybody that uses Vendu, does that happen with Vendu? I said Vendu like 10 times right there. What are good clothing brands to resell for men's jackets and button downs? If you want to know the brands I sell consistently, my eBay store is linked in my bio. Go to my eBay store. You can see what I have listed and what I've sold for the last 90 days. And most of it's men. Well, not most of it. Like 70% is men's. Not only, just want to type out the whole word. Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. You type in Lululemon And it is in your brand. Your brand is Lululemon, but Lululemon doesn't pull up. Vindu corrects it for me. Okay, so Vindu corrects it. Someone just made an offer. Felix made an offer on the I hate you, Felix. Felix, I freaking hate you, okay? Felix, did you search pleated in my store, by the way? How many sales per week should I expect with less than 50 listings? Not that. You shouldn't expect a ton of sales unless you have like things with crazy good sell-through rates. Then it makes you pick a brand from the database. Okay, so I know how Vindu works. Vindu, you press the platform and then you go through and you add all the item specifics in, then you hit the button and pushes it to the listing. Whereas List Perfectly pushes it to the platform, but I don't do the drop down. So I might have to reach out to List Perfectly actually and tell them that too. That could be messing with sales. I might have to reach out to them. Even though they always tell me go talk to support, even though I have a ton of signups, I should be able to just go right to them and be like, hey, you need to fix this because my people need this fixed. Yeah. So Vindu, I watched a video on how Vindu works. Vindu pushes it to another space, and then you click all the things that you want to add, and then you hit done, and then it cross posts for you. Have your Posh salesman slow? Well, I'm actually going to probably go through and fix all these tomorrow to see how many more sales I get. Last month on Poshmark, I had 90 sales. So that's like 3 sales per day, which isn't that bad actually. This month I'm at 42, so I'm on pace to do another 90 sales. But I potentially could be losing out on sales. And I guess it only affects certain brands, like Psycho Bunny, somebody said earlier. Exclusively Masuk, that's another one. Lululemon's another one. There's probably a couple other brands on that list, so it really doesn't affect all your listings, but it does suppress some of your listings, which is not good. Is Posh getting across? Is Auto Posher getting across lister? Yes. Did you search for them in the regular search too? See, I didn't do the regular search because I feel like it would take literally forever for me to find. If I'm scrolling through and I'm not seeing them in the first, like, I guess I could share it really quick and then do that. Hold on, let me share it really quick. Cha-ching! I just sold Polo Ralph Lauren V-neck sweater for $22.99 plus ship. Let's go. Okay, let's see. I have to type in pleated. Let's share it really quick. Nope, that's not what I want to do. I haven't manually shared something in forever because, yeah, shared. Okay, so I just shared it. Let's go to regular search. Let me type in pleated first. Let me see if it comes up when I type in pleated. No. Actually, it's filtered to my sizes, right? Let me do it on my phone. It's probably easier to do on my phone. Right, came in late. What's affecting listings? Poshmark search. Something in my mouth. Something in my mouth that's bothering me. All right. Let me go search this really quick. It's going to be super hard to find. Just shared. All sizes. It's not there. Guess I can use the whole title, right? She said in one of her Celeste videos that come out Q1 for cross listing. Yes. She told me to keep it on the down low. I've actually known that there's going to be a cross lister for a while, but now she's going around and telling everybody. So I guess I can say it. Let me share this on my phone one more time. Okay, I just shared it. Go to women's. Lululemon. I type in Lululemon. Nothing comes up. Now let me type in, what was it, like pleated black? What is the exact name of this? Let me type in pleated high rise. All sizes. I don't see it. Even if I no, that's right there. It's right there. So if I type it in search Lululemon, it should be right at the very top. Just typed in Lululemon. I'm scrolling and I'm scrolling and I'm scrolling, and it's not coming up. Nothing on the very top is my listing. So therefore, it doesn't come up in search. Did they change the algorithm on Posh? I have no clue. Nobody knows what they do on Poshmark anymore. I know they're doing this stupid promoted crap. So stinking excited for the cross lister. Yes, it can be good. I'm definitely gonna tell her about this issue with List Perfectly and Poshmark. So maybe she can, find a workaround for it. Found Arc'teryx, Lululemon, Affliction, Vineyard Vines, and All Saints of the Bins today. Let's go. I saw you were live at the bins. I didn't get to hop in because we were out there and we were making a YouTube video. K-Way is king. No, I'm not king. Not king of nothing. Not king of nothing. So weird. Poshmark has promoted and pins people's items to the top, paid for promoted. Yeah, they came out with that a couple months back, and I wouldn't suggest it. Poshmark already takes 20%. Just imagine if you promoted your listings, and I believe it's pay-per-click promotion too, which is even dumber for pre-owned clothing. Pay-per-click is something you do on like Amazon. If you have something that sells really fast and really well, and you want to put your item above everybody else's because there's a lot of competition, but pay-per-click for pre-owned clothing just doesn't make any sense. It's just a money grab. Yeah, it's pay-per-click. That's crazy. They take 20% and they want you to do a pay-per-click ad. I know Dalton was talking about it on one of his podcasts. Like he did I guess you get like $75 in free credit. I have it on my thing too. It says try promoted closet beta, risk-free to make more sales. They give you like $50 or $75, but they don't let you know when you run out, and they automatically start charging you. So he got charged, he said on one of his podcasts. Pay-per-click is like if Poshmark pushes it to the top of search, and if somebody clicks on it, you pay a certain dollar amount or cent amount for that click. So you're basically paying Poshmark to advertise, but if it doesn't sell, you're still paying that click. I paid $100 last month and made a lot of sales. I canceled and now crickets. Yeah. It's weird. I did reach out. I have worked with Poshmark Men's before on Instagram. I think that's what their name is. It's Poshmark's thing. Yeah, Poshmark Men's. I reached out to them. I did send them a couple messages about this. They haven't replied. They have seen it, but they haven't replied. So I'm going to wait till they hit me back. They did look at it like right away. So hopefully they're like working on it, or maybe it's just somebody on their marketing team that has no clue what I'm talking about. 3 weeks free wasn't any better during those weeks. Okay. I watched Tip on Pendleton shirts with Loop, and I think I found one underpriced. It was hard to see. I bought it and hope it's one. Thanks. That's awesome. We just listed, well, I haven't listed them yet. My mother-in-law drafted them today, but we haven't listed them today. You guys want to open I got a bulk buy-in. You guys want to open a bulk buy on live? I got to do it anyway. I'm going to do it anyway. Even if you guys don't want me to do it, I'm going to do it anyway. Can't tell me what to do. I'm going to go grab it really quick. Hold on. This thing is heavy. Oh my goodness. All right, hold on. I'll turn the camera in a second. Oh yeah. By the way, if you guys missed the beginning of live, me and Surfs aren't live today because Surfs has family in town. So that's why we didn't go live today. Family first. So I told him, take the night off, spend it with your family. I think he had some people come in town or something like that. All right, there's the box. This thing is massively heavy, by the way. It's all one brand in this box. One brand. But it's a really good one. One brand. And it is taped up very, very well. I hope this is the box I'm thinking of. Yeah, it's the box. All right, so in this box, I did a bulk buy with another person. I can't disclose any information. Okay, it's top secret information. By the way, I stole these from my kids' Halloween buckets. I'm going to be eating these later. I have to sneak these because my daughter loves these and I love them too. So I stole them. Anyways, this is a bulk buy with somebody else. I can't disclose any of the information, but it's a really good bulk buy. So these are all Bad Birdie polos, and they're all brand new with tags. If you don't know this brand, you should know this brand. It's really good. Look them up. They sell very, very well. These are all really good sizes too. Looks like they wrote the sizes I got. I got XLs and 2XLs. So all of these will be XLs and 2XLs. There's one of the colorways. Here's another one of the colorways, Bad Birdie polos. Nice colors on that one. And then it looks like this is the third colorway that I got. There's the last one right there. The brand is Bad Birdie. Bad Birdie, really good golf brand to be on the lookout for. They sell really well in pre-owned condition. And in new condition on eBay, you pretty much can get retail price, which is $72. If you look up sales on these, they sell between 55 and 65 plus ship all day long. So I got 100 of these polos, all new in box or new in bag. So I'm going to be listing these tomorrow. The good thing about this is, here, I'm going to take you guys with me. The good thing about this is it's all going to be just like 5 listings. It's actually going to be 5 listings is what I'm going to make for these. Multi-quantity, so I only have to really list 5 items. You guys won't be able to see this, but you guys will. That's all of them right there. All the way down through the bottom of the box. All Bad Birdie polos. Perfect time of year to pick up brand new with tag items. Obviously, it's not like prime season for golf gear, but golf gear will sell Christmas time. So, yeah, that is the bulk buy. And those will all be listed tomorrow. And the cool thing is, all I have to do is take them out to the garage and to store them. I'm just going to leave them in this box. I still haven't found Bad Birdie. I haven't found it in the wild either. That's why I knew this was a good deal. What's up, Tam? Yeah, Bad Birdie. Not steal, candy tax. And LMG skims. No skims here. KW in the garage for old time's sake. I can't go to the garage. I got Facebook and YouTube running. You dropped money for that box? I did drop money for that box. What are your thoughts on... I have no clue. That's an Ethan question. That is an Ethan question. He probably knows that brand. I don't do much shoes. So how do we find deals like this? This is through a connection I have. Yeah, that's all I can say. It's through a connection I have. So somebody hit me up with this deal and they're like, hey, do you want to go in with me on it? And I said, yes, I want to go in with you on it. I know how good that brand is. They said, okay. They bought a certain amount of them. I bought a certain amount off of them. So they initially paid for all of them. I paid my price for the amount that I got. And then there's opportunity for me to work with this person again and again and again and again. So yeah, it's really good. Really good stuff. Facebook ads, 50% off. Facebook ads of 50% off Bad Birdie polos now. Yeah, if you go look on eBay, Bad Birdie polos have, I think it's close to 100% sell-through rate. It's like 80% sell-through rate. Let me look them up really quick. Bad Birdie polo. You look up Bad Birdie polo. New with tags, there's 334 listed. And if you filter for sizes, it's even better for certain sizes like 2XL, XL. And there is 196 sold. But again, if you filter for like XL, it's going to be a little bit better. So yeah, it'll be good. Perfect time of the year to pick those up. Are you sharing cost of goods on the polos? No, I'm not going to share cost of goods on those polos. Negative. I paid a lot for them. It wasn't cheap. What's up, Jared? For XL, for size XL, there's 40 listed and 50 listed and 40 sold. So almost 100%, which is really good. What's up, Amy? I found the thread you mentioned, my size filter preventing my keywords being excluded from size isn't set right. Yeah. Again, if that's how Poshmark is doing their search, they need to fix it, because that's the dumbest. With the drop down filters, I get it. If you don't have your filters correctly input, then I get it. If somebody searches for, a filter for size large and you didn't filter it correctly and it doesn't come up, that's perfectly fine. I understand that. But if you have large in your title, if somebody typed in Bad Birdie large, and because you didn't use the filter large, even though it's in your title, and they typed it out exactly how you have it in your title and yours doesn't come up, I feel like that's a glitch. That's something that should be corrected, because on eBay, it's the same thing. If you type in Bad Birdie large, and if you didn't have large in your, you would have to have it because it's an needed item specific. So if you had like Bad Birdie striped and you didn't put striped as one of the item specifics, your listing would still come up. So it doesn't make any sense. Bought a jeans mystery box from America's Thrift per your video. I wasn't mad. Good. That's awesome. They do have good boxes. For me, those couple men's boxes were not worth it. By the way, the box that I opened the Carhartt and the Harley box in, those were both two $50 boxes. So I technically should have paid $100 for those boxes. They sent them to me for free, but I should have paid $100. So just imagine I paid $50 for, I think it's, how many is it? It's 5 items or 6 items. I can't remember. You paid $50 for 6 items, whatever. I think it's 5. Paid $50 for 5 items. They should average you a resale price of somewhere around 20 to 25, so you can at least double your money on the investment. On those shirts, I can't double my money on that investment. Yeah, it's $10 a piece. So like on a Harley shirt box, it just doesn't make any sense. It's just too low. My point is, could you use those promoted listings to bury your searches? Not sure. No, promoted listings doesn't bury it. When you promote your listings on Poshmark, you end up at the top of search. And when you share, you'll still end up near top of search. So when I looked up those Lululemon pants right after I shared them, they were like, when I type in XL black pleated, they were still like near the top because I had just shared them. So it doesn't bury you. If you still share, you'll still end up close to the top of search. How much do you do promoted percentage on eBay? I do 5%. I used to do 3%. The only reason I do 5% is because there's a lot of people looking at my store now. So are you still taking new consignment, or is the current awesome one all for now? I have multiple consigners right now. I don't just have one consigner. So yes, I'm always open to new consigners. I will always take new consigners. I will never not I will always take new consigners. If you have brands that we consistently run on our shows, and if you want to consign with us, all you have to do is message me on Instagram or Facebook, send me photos of what you have, or send me a list of what you have, and I'll tell you whether I'm interested or not. I'll tell you this: we're looking for items that sell for $35 or more on eBay, because if we don't get something that sells for $35 or more, you don't make enough money after you ship it to us, and it just doesn't make sense for both parties. So if it sells for $35 or more, and right now we're looking for like a lot of jackets, a lot of like flannels, stuff like that. Obviously, if you send me polos right now, they're not going to sell for good money because it's not polo season. Yeah, if you're interested, hit me up. You know where to find me, Instagram or Facebook. My sales have almost stopped. I post every day. Make sure the stuff you're posting is actually selling. Just because you post every day, I could post stuff that doesn't sell every day. Doesn't mean it's going to sell now that I just posted it. Can you give some tips on where to place the lights in the photo box? For mine, I have 4 on the top, 1 in that corner, 1 in the opposite corner, and then 2 on the very top corners up here, and then 4 running down the sides, 2 on this side, and then 2 on that side. No, that side. 2 on that side. Sorry, I'm flipped, so it's kind of hard to figure out which way my fingers are supposed to go. But yeah, with consignment, we do 70-30 splits. You ship it to us. Just make sure your items are not flawed. If they're flawed, they get sent back on your dime, or I can dispose of them. If they're super flawed and you don't want them back, of course, I can throw them away. No issues with that, or redonate them if they're not too bad. 70-30 splits, you ship them to us, and you pretty much get paid out the next day or 2 days after the auction is run. So if you ship it to us, obviously the Black Friday show is probably going to be Black Friday show is pretty much done. We already have that stuff set up. So if anybody ships stuff to us next week, it'll go get run on the following week's shows. How many light strips do you have total on that one? It comes with 8 lights, and they all come with their own cord. So make sure you have a plug-in that has multiple ports. Otherwise, it won't work. You can't just plug them into one outlet. But it's linked in my bio if you're interested in it. I have that light box is linked in my bio. You can buy it right off Amazon. If anybody has any more questions, feel free to drop them. This was like a little short live. I want to see what the game is looking like. Hopefully, I got to turn down the sound really quick. I'm going to look at the game in the background. I have a pair of Lululemon pants and can't figure out what kind of men's and women's advice. Lululemon usually has a size dot on the inside, and it has a number around it, and you're supposed to type in digits from that number. We played the Jags on Sunday at 1. You type in that number, and you can look it up. If it doesn't have a number on the size dot, the easiest way to tell if it's men's or women's is you stick your hands in the pockets. If your hands like only go down to here, that's a women's pair. If your hand goes all the way in, that's a men's pair. Bengals are losing. Yeah, I didn't see Burrow actually get injured, but yeah, I saw that he got hurt. Can I borrow $20? No. I do 100% interest charged every day at 12 at night, every day. Who's playing right now? It's Ravens versus Bengals. Solds are 219 new attacks. You got to filter. You got to filter for size XL. Make it thrifter. Do XLs and 2XLs. Your search is including all the different sizes. So if you niche down on that, you'll see that there's actually a better sell-through rate for bigger sizes. 2XLs actually don't have a huge. XLs have the best sell-through rate. That's why I got mostly XLs. If you search XLs right now on Bad Birdie polos, most of them, if you look, there's the first 2 sold on the 16th, 1 sold today, and 1 sold on the 14th for $69.99. Hold on. Did I filter? I didn't take XL off. Whoa, that's why. I messed that up. Sorry, hold on. 2XLs. Okay, 2XLs is right. Yeah, 2XLs has about a 50% sell-through rate. Not the greatest. XLs have 40 new at tag listed. And hold on, is that right? No, 50 new at tag listed and 40 sold. So niche down to sizes because obviously size smalls and mediums are going to sit for a little bit. Come down there, we can go get some wings and watch the game. Absolutely not. I will not hang out with a Jags fan. We were going to get slaughtered anyway. I don't want to be there. We just sold our first item. Let's go. Let's go. You said ask any question. Yeah, I know. Are those polo shirts something you will get back for spring or list now? I'll list them now. They'll slowly sell Christmas time. They'll start moving. Obviously, as we get closer to Christmas, new tag will start moving. But they're selling now in the middle of summer or middle of winter or starting of winter. It's not technically the middle of winter. They're selling now, and the size XLs almost have 100% sell-through rate. As we get closer to April, May, they'll start flying. It'll be like boom, boom, boom. Bad Birdie polos will be flying. So you have to also take that into account when you're looking up sell-through rate for a polo, a short sleeve polo right now. The sell-through rate is going to be worse. But if you look up sell-through rate in the middle of summertime, those move a lot faster. Message you on IG. Cool. I'll check it out. I'm not getting any views on my eBay listings at Place. Check your photos. Check your titles for lots of keywords. Make sure you're picking up items that have good sell-through rates. So look up stuff that, like we just explained with the Bad Birdie polos, they have 50 listed and 40 sold. So that's, what is that, 80% sell-through rate? Pretty good sell-through rate. If you're listing something that has like 50 listed and 2 sold, that's not a good sell-through rate. You won't get any views on that item because nobody's buying it. Titan will have a losing record this year. They probably will have a losing record, unfortunately. Unfortunately, that would suck. That would suck. I had someone buy something and request to cancel. She was a reseller. Now I'm not getting any views. I had someone buy something, then request to cancel. She was a reseller. Now I'm not getting any views. Did you accept the cancellation? I'm confused. Dropped my eBay prices and sold 4 items in an hour. Let's go. Kim's selling stuff. Accept the cancellation. That doesn't really have anything to do with it. Accepting a cancellation doesn't have any. I accept cancellations all the time. It doesn't hurt my views. To be honest, I never look at my views. Never. You'll never see me going to my listings and seeing like, I just listed this like 3 hours ago. How many views do I have? I never do that. It's a waste of time. Why are the websites so different? That is a good question. Actually, Daily Refinement put out a video on this, how eBay search doesn't really make any sense. So like what you're saying doesn't make any sense. Um, you go watch his video. The app is completely different than the desktop. Same as like your 90-day totals. Sometimes will be completely different. It literally makes no sense. But yeah, he has a good video out on that. So I just use desktop results because that's what I'm on right now. Appreciate the heart me DW. All right, guys, I think I'm going to head off. I'm going to start working on, actually, hopefully finish working on Saturday's 100 item whatnot show. Should be fun. Make sure you come out. We got lots of really great items, all random pulls. But that's what I got to finish on working on today before I go to bed. I'm actually trying to go to bed early today because I got to wake up. We got a lot of work to do tomorrow. I got to work on the YouTube video tomorrow that we filmed today. Try to get out that out by next week. Yeah, just got a lot of work to do tomorrow. So I appreciate you guys hanging out, and I'll catch you tomorrow morning. Shipping tomorrow morning. I'll be back to ship tomorrow morning.